Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome back to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topic is, well, it's breaking news because the GIB emoji is here. That is right. Last night, around about 12 p.m. midnight for UK time, Mr. Murray must have still been in his office because over on his Twitter, he posted this. Yeah. The GIB. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, for a little bit of context, the GIB emoji is only reserved for the best of the best when it comes to updates. So, if it's going to be a massive update, Mr. Murray will only post a GIB. We don't see GIBs for every update, so this is a very, very, very big deal indeed. It means that whatever this update is, it's going to be content-packed, it's going to be feature-rich, and the last time we've seen this was for the World's Part 1 update, which changed the game in such a big, unique, and fundamental way. Going forward, the game's never been the same, and it's only been obviously better. So, at the end of the day, the GIB holds significant weight within the No Man's Sky community. And on top of all that, the next dominoes have also started to fall. On Steam right now, the game is on a 60% discount. On Xbox, the game is on discount. However, on PlayStation, that is still yet the final piece of the triad to fall. When that goes on sale, ladies and gentlemen, which could very well be at some point today, then the update will follow shortly after. But it looks like right now, ladies and gentlemen, this update will be out even though there is an ongoing expedition. So the way that it's probably going to work is either this update is going to be out today or in the next few days. My bet, if I have to be a betting man just very quickly, is it's probably going to be either later on today or tomorrow. That's what I'm feeling right now, looking at the patterns. It may be longer, it may be shorter, even though it can't be shorter than today, but you know what I mean. But still, at the end of the day, the way that I think it's going to work is that the ongoing expedition is only just started and it's going to last for a few weeks, but we know that whenever there's a major update, an expedition always comes with a major update. Every update has an expedition. So I think that this time round, we're going to get the update first, and then the expedition that is meant to be a part of this update will just tag on and follow directly after this expedition that is currently on ends. I hope that makes sense, but I reckon that's what they're going to do this time around. So obviously, let's talk about it. You know, I've put out a few videos already. You already know my thoughts and feelings about what this is. World's Part 2. A lot of you guys in the community as well think that this is World's Part 2. And obviously, there is a massive debate going on inside of the community right now, whether or not, for example, there's going to be gas giants. That's a major debate. And I've been reading the comments over the last few videos that I've made about this, and it's very 50-50, like divided. Some people are really, really wanting gas giants, you know, going, you know what, it'd be really, really cool. You know, maybe you can put some mechanics in there where you can land on it somehow. Like I seen the comment the other day there, not even the other day, yesterday, where someone suggested about the floating islands that we currently have in game from World's Part 1. Maybe they could be in the gas giants if they were gas giants, and that's how you can land on them, you know, having floating islands. That would be pretty cool, right? Something different and unique. However, there is another side to this where people are going, yeah, okay, they'd be nice to look at, but what's the point? What's the purpose of them? Like, why do we need gas giants in the games? But ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, we don't know exactly what this update is going to be until it physically drops, and we then know the official name of it, and obviously we know what it's going to all include. So I think the very least that's going to be in this update, and this is only going off previous patterns and what's been in previous updates, and that's probably the best shot and the best guess that we can go off is by looking back. There's probably going to be some sort of new expedition. We know an expedition is going to be active with this update. There is with every update, so that's always a surefire bet. There's Probably going to be new cosmetics, new Twitch drops, that kind of thing. There may even be new ships. That has been an ongoing trend that whenever there's, it's like the last 3 or 4 updates now, they've always come with a new sort of ship of some kind. Possibly some new gameplay mechanics. But on top of that, a load of bug fixes. I think anything after that point is going to be an absolute bonus, but I think that's generally what we can expect at the very least, just going off of previous patterns. However, like I said, anything after that point is a complete and utter bonus in my opinion. Speculative, and what am I hoping for? What do I really want this update to be? Well, I want this update to be just as good or as big as Worlds Part 1. I want the game to carry on evolving. I want the game to carry on getting even better. So with Worlds Part 1, it brought in all the water physics, water dynamics. So I want to continue that. So if it's, doing everything like, for example, with the water, then maybe, they could be tweaking up the space stations. They could be tweaking up the planets a little bit more variety, that kind of thing. Just really kind of like updating the engine, updating the graphics, updating the visuals, adding more gameplay mechanics, really making it. And that's what I want for the game, and I'm sure that's what everybody wants for the game, is essentially just to make the game even better than what it already is. And fixing multiplayer and things like that would be a wonderful thing. And that's just me, that's my list. I mean, at the end of the day, I want the very best for No Man's Sky, and multiplayer is something I really want fixed because it's multiplayer. And yeah, that's my argument with it. I'm not going into that today. I've already had my rant about it. But yeah, I mean, by the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, truthfully, I'll just be happy with whatever they put out. I mean, the game is already in a very, very good place other than the multiplayer. But it is in a very, very good place, and anything that they add will only be adding to the rich features and set and gameplay that it already offers. So wherever it comes out, I'll be happy with. But, let me know your thoughts and feelings about this. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you think the GIB does represent a major update? Do you think it's not going to be as big and it may be just Mr. Murray just playing with us? Or do you think something else completely different? What do you think is going to be included in this update now? Do you think it's going to be today? There are so many questions I can ask you, but let me know your thoughts, your feelings, everything. Comment section down below. You know what to do. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.